Alright, what's going on, guys? Today we're going to be doing another fly tying tutorial. We're going to be tying what I call now the Sandy Creek Special, but this is just essentially a little variation of Devin Olson's Tungsten Taco. So I have a size 12 jig hook in the vise right now, and I have a bead that I'm going to tie in about midway down the shank. Kind of adjust that a little bit and then figure eight over top of it to kind of hold it into place like so. And I'll cut this tag off. If you didn't see, I actually took this tag over top and tied it on the other side just for a little extra security. You can feel free to glue it here if you'd like. I haven't found that it's necessary to, so that's what I use, and I'm actually using a Hens, but I prefer to use the Hanukkah size 12 hook, and this is a 3.5mm Trutta bead that I'm using. So next I'm going to grab some Eggstasy. This is actually the Sunburst color. This fly's been doing really well for me in orange, but I need to get some more Eggstasy. All I have is the Sunburst at the moment. So I just like to take the end of the Eggstasy and strip off some of the yarn, so I have some of these exposed threads there, and then I pinch those down in front of that bead, secure them in, and then I just wrap this kind of like hackle. And I like to fluff this back, wrap over top, pull it back just till you got a little bit, so you got like an egg right there. Give her an old tie down. And if you stop right there, you have Egan's Tungsten Taco. I like to add a little bit of pink flash to the front of this, and this is something that we found on Sandy Creek. We actually pulled some flies out of the trees, and they were essentially an egg, but then they had this little pink sparkle yarn in the front. And we found that the flash was actually the key in our flies to getting the fish to take. Whenever we switched to eggs that didn't have flash, we didn't really catch anything, and then once they had a little flash, we were picking up. Just some subtlety in the fly, something a little different that they were liking, because I mean, how many eggs do fish see, whether they're steelhead, browns, or salmon? How many egg patterns do they see a day? So just tying something a little different color, maybe some contrast, could just make all the difference. So just add in this pink in here to the front. I have tied it with a dubbing loop. I just think the dubbing loop is a little extra. Takes a little bit more time, and I don't think it's super necessary. So, and then just tie in front of that down the bend of the jig, kind of tying that down. Not a super neat fly. I don't think it really matters. It just looks like an egg. We've finished that. Cut her off there and harden her with some resin, and we'll call her good to go. Nothing super fancy, nothing super hard. You can crank out a lot of these. Just been a good pattern for me. Eggs always work, obviously, but this one especially has been good. So give her a try. Quick and easy tie. I hope you guys all enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like, subscribe, all that jazz, and we'll see you in the next one.